All right, guys, we are on the final part of this huge Blu-ray update. So let's not waste any more time and let's get to it. The next one here, really glad that I picked this up on Blu-ray. Cop with James Woods, one of my personal favorite flicks of all time. My favorite James Woods film. I absolutely love Cop. Has the best movie ending ever. In my opinion, it's my favorite movie ending of all time. I love Cop. Definitely one of my personal favorite flicks. Also picked up Total Recall on Blu-ray because it had a couple new features on here, including a brand new interview with the director and a brand new featurette on the special effects, which is cool. From Lionsgate, I believe. Lionsgate released this. It was really cool to pick this up on Blu-ray. The Rookie. One of the more underrated buddy cop flicks with Clint Eastwood and Charlie Sheen. You also have Raul Julia as the villain, Sonia Braga, and also directed by Clint Eastwood as well. I'd probably say my favorite Clint Eastwood film. I know it's going to sound crazy, but I just find this one completely entertaining, very underrated. I love the back and forth between him and Charlie Sheen together. Raul Julia is greatly missed. He's a fantastic villain. From the Warner Archive, Showdown in Little Tokyo on Blu-ray, which is cool, with Dolph Lundgren and Brandon Lee. Directed by Mark L. Lester, who did Commando, Armed and Dangerous with John Candy. Really good action flick. I love Dolph Lundgren and Brandon Lee together. I thought they had terrific back and forth with one another. Definitely one of my favorite Dolph Lundgren films. For another Kino Lorber Blu-ray, The First Power. Probably my top 5 favorite Lou Diamond Phillips films. I love this film. Kind of like the precursor to Fallen with Denzel Washington, but I like this film a little bit better than Fallen, where Lou Diamond Phillips goes after a serial killer who was electrocuted, and the killer has come back, things like that. You also have Jeff Kober as the main villain. Lou Diamond Phillips, of course, is the main detective, a homicide detective. Really good Kino Lorber Blu-ray. Has brand new interviews with Lou Diamond Phillips and Jeff Kober, which is cool. Another Shout Factory title, The Shadow. Really underrated comic book film with Alec Baldwin. Directed by Russell Mulcahy. You have brand new interviews on here with the director, Alec Baldwin, Penelope Ann Miller. You also have Tim Curry, Ian McKellen. So a pretty solid cast of people. Very underrated comic book film. I like The Shadow. Here's one from Synapse, Intruder. One of the more underrated slashers from the 80s. It's pretty gory. I will say, though, don't watch the trailer to this because it gives away the twist pretty easily. So if you really want to go into this film without knowing the twist, I would recommend not watching the trailer. That's for sure. But really underrated slasher from the 80s. Here's another one from Kino Lorber, Narrow Margin. I never knew this even had a Blu-ray from Kino Lorber, and I'm glad that I picked it up because the DVD I have of this was bare bones. So I figured I'd just upgrade it to Blu-ray, and has a brand new commentary. It has a commentary with Peter Hyams, a making of, things like that, which the DVD did not have. But very underrated thriller from the 90s where Gene Hackman has to protect this witness played by Ann Archer, who witnessed the murder, and it takes place all on this train. But very solid thriller from the 90s. Here's one from Umbrella Entertainment. But The Punisher, my third favorite Dolph Lundgren film. My top 2 are I Come in Peace and Red Scorpion. But this is definitely up there. I love Dolph Lundgren as Frank Castle, but I love Thomas Jane better because that was the first Punisher I ever saw was Thomas Jane. But I really do like Dolph Lundgren as Frank Castle. You also have Louis Gossett Jr. as well. Pretty good release from Umbrella Entertainment because it has both cuts of the film Interview with the Director, Interview with Dolph Lundgren. Here's a Blu-ray from Olive Films, The Running Man on Blu-ray, which I wanted to get on Blu-ray. Definitely one of my personal favorite Arnold films. Another one from Kino Lorber, One Good Cop, with Michael Keaton. Directed by Haywood Gould, same guy that went on to direct Mistrial with Bill Pullman. Definitely one of Michael Keaton's underrated films. It's definitely one of my favorites of Michael Keaton. Had to pick this up on Blu-ray. Collateral. My favorite Tom Cruise film. I will say it's my favorite Tom Cruise film. I love Collateral. You also have Jamie Foxx, Jada Pinkett Smith, Mark Ruffalo, Peter Berg, Bruce McGill, directed by Michael Mann. And the last Blu-ray that I have for this huge update is Tremors. Because I had a DVD that was all scuffed up, so I just picked up the Blu-ray. Tremors is great. I love Tremors. It's definitely one of my favorite creature feature flicks. So there you guys have it. That's all the Blu-rays that I've gotten. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks a lot for watching, and I will see you guys later.